Okay, so we have our next 5 questions, all dealing with grammar and punctuation, conventions, whatever it is you want to call it. I like to just call it grammar. But the first one, we're focusing in on contractions. And they've given you 2 words. They are. Now, what they want you to do is jam those 2 words together and form a contraction. And so you need to make sure you are spelling that correctly. That's very important, obviously. And you got to obviously make sure you have your apostrophe in the correct spot. So, contraction, number 1, they are. There are lots of contractions, I know. They've given you these 2 words. They are. The contraction is there. And you need to make sure you got that apostrophe in the right spot. Okay, number 2, we're dealing with prefixes. So, whenever you hear the word prefix or suffix, they're referring to things or words you add to words to make the meaning something different, to change the meaning of a word. So just like when we watch a pregame show, like every time the Chiefs play, they have a pregame show. And that means before. The pregame show is on before the game. So a prefix you attach before the word. So we've got the word able here. Let me get that change the color, so I'm going to type something in here. Okay, so we've got the word able here, and they want you to attach something before it, okay, on the front side of able. So you need to add something to the root word able to make it mean something else. Now think about whenever you hear the word able, when do you hear that word? When people are referring or answering or talking about what? So, I am able to come to the park with you. Well, what if you aren't able? How would you say that using that root word able? So just think of it that way. What prefix can you add before the word able to make it mean something different? And then number 3, that's very straightforward stuff, guys. There's nothing that's going to throw you off in number 3. Kelly didn't have no lunch today. We've just got some basic stuff we've got to identify and fix. The word didn't, there's a contraction. It's missing the apostrophe though, so make sure you get that in there. Now number 4, I want to point out, we've got something new in number 4 that is one of my favorite things for some weird reason, but I like appositives. So appositives, they're extra information. And number 4, my friend Katrina moved to Seattle, Washington recently. We've got extra information in number 4. I should not say a positive. I should say a positive. We have extra information. I could say my friend moved to Seattle, Washington recently. I could say that and the sentence would be just fine. But they've given us extra information. They've given us the name of the friend. So that is the appositive, also known as simply extra information. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because you have to have commas around it. You got to have commas around extra information. Now, I will also say in number 4, we've got a city and state, which means you have to have a comma there as well. So we've got some commas that are really making us focus on in number 4. I will tell you, you should have 3. Okay, number 5. I'm going to type that in. Commas. Okay, number 5, past, present, or future. What they would like you to do is use the word applied in a sentence. I applied for a job yesterday. So, did I apply for the job? Is that past? Did I already do it? Is it present? Am I doing it right now? Or am I going to do it in the future? So the word applied, I will direct your attention to the fact that it does end in ed, which typically indicates what? Is it past, present, or future? Did I already apply for the job? Okay, if I did, it's in the past. Am I applying for the job right now? Or am I going to apply for the job? So use the word applied in a sentence and then you decide, past, present, or future.